Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celebs Source, your source for celeb news. Now today we got Common with a word on Jaguar Wright. Saweetie speaks up on her Birkin comment. T.I. in a bit of hot water. Mike Tyson on why he confronted Boosie and Dre's mistresses subpoenaed. Yo, that's right, I used the plural form, yo. Thanks for tuning in to Celebs Source. If this is your first time to the channel, hit the sub button because we family now. You see what I'm saying? And we got a hot meal for you. Yo, you like, man, I don't like gossip though. Man, this is news, bruh. I don't know what you're talking about. Yo, hit the bell icon so you know when we drop this heat, but your YouTube notifications gotta be on. Share us on your Facebook page, Instagram, wherever. Put the playlist on and let it ride. And check this out. You know it comes off even better when you're ultra relaxed. You see what I'm saying? Like a perm. Yo, hit the like button if you like the content. YouTube smiles on us when you do now. First to the mic tapping it on some Is This Thing On? Is rap artist turned movie star Common, who recently broke up with Tiffany Haddish and is newly single. Now, Shorty unfollowed your boy and she stated that she had to break up when the real you, quote unquote, showed up. I'm talking about the real Common, whatever that means. So, he got time today, and he gonna need it too, because he's coming out for Jaguar Wright. And he has finally decided to address Jaguar Wright and her accusations about him trying to pull the okie doke. And I mean like pull the okie doke out on her while she's asleep. You see what I'm saying? Now, if you missed it, right? Because you know you just found us or something like that. Jaguar Wright stated, quote, "This ninja tried to stick his woo-ha in my mouth while I'm asleep." Close quote. Bro, really? I mean, if that's true, it's creepy, partner. Anyway, she continued on and said, "Lonnie effing Lynn, Rashid, Common, whatever the F you want to call yourself. That's why I stopped effing with him. Because, ninja, if you gonna try to stick your no-no in my mouth while I'm asleep, there ain't nothing you won't do." Close quote. Now, I just said it nicely. You see what I'm saying? She went on, you know, she used the real words. You know what I'm talking about. Now, when she says it like that, you know, you feel like you want to believe it. Now, Common has decided to respond to Jaguar upon being asked by Power 99. Yo, take a listen.
Common, you know I love you. I love your music. I think you're a good dude. You're dope in my opinion, and it would be remiss of me if I didn't ask you about Philly's own Jaguar Wright.
Yeah, yes. Oh, well, let me say this. Let me say this, man. God bless Jaguar. I really don't have any negative thoughts towards her. I was for surely disappointed and hurt when she said what she said, that has experienced sexual assault, and that's not anything to just say if it's not true. But I also just understand that she may be going through some things that I don't understand. So in all truth, I went through like different emotions. I was like, man, why is she saying this? This is like not true. Why? Like, how is this going to affect me? But then I started thinking about, man, I don't know what she's going through. So
my man said, yo, God bless Jaguar. I really don't have any negative thoughts towards her. See, if I was accused of some ish, right, I'll be talking so reckless. Folks would be like, yo, you know what? He going kind of hard about that. Maybe he didn't do it. Or they might say, yo, man, he going a little bit too hard, man. Maybe he guilty. You know, people are fickle. Anyway, he continued on to say, "I was for surely disappointed and hurt when she said what she said about me because it wasn't true. I know people that have experienced assault of that type, and that's not anything to just say if it's not true, but I also understand that she may be going through some things that I don't understand," close quote. Man, if she was lying through her pain, right, that wouldn't excuse her for her false accusation if she was lying. In fact, it would be relatively heinous. You see what I'm saying? And not even relative, that would be heinous if she was lying. He continued on and said, as a society, we got to do better with how we look at things. And if somebody says something, we got to really assess the situation before we jump on it. Assess the situations. Yo, if you didn't do it, right? Like, I just felt more compassion for those who've been going through that. And I said, God bless her and prayers to her, because I never had nothing but positive thoughts about Jaguar since we worked as musicians. Man, cut the bull-ish, man. Yo, if she lying on you, right, then she'll lie on others. And if we don't treat liars with the anger and disgust that we should, then people will be getting falsely accused on the regular. Yo, I'm not saying she lying, right? But I'm not saying she telling the truth either. Look, I wasn't there. I'm actually kind of shocked TMZ wasn't in the room, because you know they always there. I'm just saying, if she's lying, that's not the time to try to assess her pain and whatnot. That ain't justice, bruh. These folks are something, man. All you got is your name and your dignity and your integrity. And someone is trying to tear that down. You don't got a problem with that? We reported to you last week, right, that Saweetie made the appalling statement, quote, if he not getting you a Birkin, if he not paying your bills, then throw that ninja back to the streets, okay? Close quote, not okay, lady, all right? I almost want to play the clip for you so you can get all riled up just like you did last time at how asinine the statement was. Well, anyway, your girl wound up at Power 106 and addressed the fallout that was the result of her relationship advice. I'm sure folks got divorces left and right off of that. She stated, quote, well, you know, one thing that people have to realize is I'm an entertainer and I come to entertain. Is that what that was? She continued on and said, so that was an entertaining comment like Jay-Z says at the end of Ignorant-ish. He goes, it's only entertainment, and then he does this little evil laugh. Really, lady? She continued on and said, I was having a good time promoting Back to the Streets, and you know, I'm popping my ish for my girls, but I feel like a Birkin symbolizes a gift of value. Back to the Streets was centered on women's worth, and that if a woman doesn't feel valued in a relationship, she should send her man back to the streets. What comes along with being valued? It comes with a healthy relationship. It comes with communication. It comes with getting gifts. It comes with being spoiled. Because at the end of the day, I hate when people go about the end of the day. At the end of the day, you trying to end the discussion by saying the end of the day? At the end of the day, we create life. Women are magical creatures, talking like y'all unicorns or something. And we deserve to be treated like a queen. Okay, I can get with that part. So that's what I meant by the statement. A Birkin is symbolic. Get her a purse. Get her some jewelry. Man, get her out of here. You see what I'm saying? Don't nobody got time for that. T.I. has been in the news like, what, almost every day it feels like, right? T.I. has been in the news this week now, and it ain't looking so good for your boy. He wanted to battle 50 first, right? Then he wanted to battle anybody from New York, right? But Busta came out from behind a bush and let him know he was standing in the smoking section. T.I. promptly backed out. You know, he didn't want that smoke. Yesterday, we gave you intel on T.I.'s recent versus battle with a sushi restaurant. It looked like he won that until the black guy that actually had the issue with the restaurant created his own versus battle for T.I. Now FunkFlex wants a piece of your boy Tip. Now Flex stated, quote, New York City, this is the most important versus battle ever. Because I'm going to see a commercial corn dog get handed to himself by the streets, get it handed to himself by the streets, and I can't wait because it can't come any quicker. Flex continued on and said, T.I., let me tell you something about yourself. You played yourself with that 50 Cent battle because 50 was never going to step in the ring with you. He getting too much bread, and you knew that. Busta Rhymes scared you. You really didn't want that smoke. Let me play the best song T.I. ever made, followed by this video. Yo, take a look.
Some people call me Tip, but this is about another kind of tip that can help our mothers, our sisters, our brothers, and our fathers help get the perpetrators who commit crimes against them off the street. Stop us Atlanta. Tips can be anonymous, and there's even a reward. The number to Crime Stoppers Atlanta is 404-577-8477. That's 404-577-TIPS. Challenge.
Damn, that was cold. Man, now, after that move, right, Flex stated, yo, rappers that cooperate / testify for the police talk the loudest in the social media. Why do informants always want to have a voice after they cooperate? A rapper you think is an informant? It's like that video, close quote, it's like that video was haunting him, right? Like, now Flex finished his assassination attempt by saying, quote, I have the utmost respect for Trouble Man. Really, do you though? His record-making ability is stellar. He's a positive brother who does everything for his community. And why you come so hard for him? But please don't try to paint a narrative in social media to the younger generation that ain't true. Peeped all your slick social media talk as you try to rock people to sleep behind the scenes. You have an opinion, and I gave my opinion on you. You doing Crime Stoppers Atlanta and testifying in court / trial. What would you call the next man that did that? Comments off, just my opinion, close quote. Yo, that's a pretty harsh opinion, bruh. Now, if you think that's bad, here's another one for you to stuff in your pipe and smoke, right? Folks are now saying that the MTV show Punk'd had a T.I. episode that T.I. got stripped from the internet. And the episode went a little something like this. Yo, take a look.
No, man, the dog's taking something here, man.
Come with me, all right? Question, whose bag is the Nike bag? And what would be in this bag to make peach nuts? Just kind of give them the right. This isn't school. You don't have to raise your hand.
You made a mistake. This blue bag is my bag. You get my bag. You get my bag. I'm the artist. He's my assistant.
Now, yo, that's the magic of editing, man. You like Celeb, really, bro? No, look, I don't know what I just saw. I just saw editing. I saw pieces of a video. None of it made sense. I wasn't like what I think they tried to make it seem like. If you know what I mean, like let's keep it a buck. Matter of fact, let's keep it moving because I don't know what that last segment was about. Imagine this: you're sitting in the interview room, right, with the Incredible Hulk. He has principles and ethics, but he's also impetuous. He's just ferocious. He wants your heart. He wants to eat your children. He's sitting in front. Look, you're sitting in front of Mike Tyson. You see what I'm saying? The interview can go left at any time. I know some of you ladies are like, well, I'm coming out the room prags. Ladies, settle down, all right? I'm trying to tell you a story. We reported to you how Mike Tyson had a dialogue with Boosie. That was a bit nerve-wracking for your boy, right? And it was nerve-wracking for us to watch because we like Boosie. Now, Tyson was disgusted. You see what I'm saying? And he also mentioned why he happened to get on Boosie during the interview. Now, if you missed it, Tyson said to Boosie, why do you say things about a person that might be homosexual? Do you think there's a possibility that you're a homosexual and if you disrespect them, it furthers you from being a homosexual? Close quote. Yeah, you're smoking this weed and then you're coming out with the philosophy, bruh. Now, in case you forgot, Boosie's response to that question was, I know, I need to shut the F up. I'm telling myself that. It was great, right? But now Tyson has revealed why he decided to confront your boy Boosie. Yo, take a look.
It's so inconceivable. It's free and it's all around us, but we think we have to pay for it. We think it's very difficult to have. We think if we don't do something great, like kill somebody for it, we can't receive it and buy it.
Do you ever feel like this, Mike? Like, even though you married, like, if that's your soulmate, why can't, when you feel that way, my wife, I had to go get me another woman.
Yeah, my boy said, I was Boosie at one time. My daughter flew all the way from New York City to LA because she thought Boosie was so disrespectful. She had to confront. See, this is a problem. When Mike Tyson's daughter now is out there on the scene and she like, yo, I don't like this dude. Yo, Pops, can you pull him in for an interview? Mike Tyson said, I was worried I would have to get angry because this is my baby. But he conducted himself like a gentleman and it went okay. It didn't go like I anticipated. If he's not the Incredible Hulk, who is? I was afraid that I was going to get angry. And what? Right? Like, how? Like, he says, it didn't go like I anticipated it. How exactly did you anticipate it for it to go? Like, he said he was expecting it to go left and prepared accordingly in his mind. You see what I'm saying? My goodness. Let me keep it moving because I don't want no beef. I don't want no smoke. And finally, here's one you almost forgot about. Dr. Dre's estranged wife, Nicole Young, was asking for $1.5 million a month. Remember that? Well, she was blocked on that shot, and she was also being investigated by the coppers on some embezzlement antics. And now she's subpoenaing at least 3 women she says are Dr. Dre's mistresses. Yes, 3. Now, this initially sounds pretty bad until we find out that all 3 are fighting the subpoenas. It sounds like they don't want to talk. Now, looking at the 3 women, you got a singer, a former model, and a Latin artist. Okay, one of them, Jillian Spear, the other one, Kelly Anderson, and the other one, Crystal Rogers. Now, if I had to guess which one's going to drop a dime, right? Like, which one's going to drop a dime first? I'm afraid I got to go with Jillian. Something about her tells me that I just can't trust her, and she gonna be the first one to do the whole lot of talking, right? Now, she gonna tell everything. She gonna tell my social security number, where I went to elementary school. I see her pointing me out in the courtroom to the judge, mentioning my strange addiction, the whole 9 yards, okay? You follow me? Crystal Rogers and Kelly Anderson, I mean, one of y'all might keep my secret. The other one's probably gonna keep my secret and maybe hold it against me, remind me that she kept it. You see what I'm saying? Yo, let us know what you think. Who's keeping Dre's secret out of the 3 of these women? We all know Jillian, she gonna drop the dime. We all know Jillian's gonna drop the dime, okay? Who's going to keep Dre's secret? Because it looks like he was dealing with, it looked like a white woman, a black woman, and a Hispanic woman, all right? Who's keeping Dre's secret? Yo, and what do you think about Mike Tyson gearing up, and what was he gearing up and anticipating from Boosie? And Sweetie, what you think about her response? Is it me or... I mean, I don't want to be too hard on her. You see what I'm saying? What do you really think about her response? Yo, let us know in the comments below. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for tuning in to Celebs Source, your source for celeb news.